After the sun sets, these winged mammals appear like shadows in the sky. The troops take over their territory like knights in brown armor. Their huge eyes sparkle brightly in search of water, and their pointed weapon, the claws, are sharpened to rip off fruits. These are none other than the highly ignored mammals living with us, the flying foxes, decorated by fictional characters like vampires or superheroes with robes like Batman. The actual mammals are classified as least concern. The myths and facts about these fascinating creatures are still hidden. Let's try to discover facts about these amazing creatures through Nights of the Night. As the moon shines bright in the sky, many animals and birds go to their roosting places. But there are some of them who wake up as the sun sets down on the horizons. As the moon rises, they start their activity of searching the food. These are the active forces of the night. Among these animals and birds, the flying mammals are the most interesting, but the neglected ones. As the light reduces after the sunset, the bats start to move out with their troops in search of food and water. There are mainly two types of bats. One are the microbats. These are small in size with large ears, which feed on insects and track their food by echolocation, the ability to emit high frequency sounds that act as a natural sonar. On the other hand, we have megabats. These are the ones about which we are going to know more through this film. There are about 170 species of megabats in the world. The Indian flying fox is one of the most popular megabat. With chestnut brown fur on their bodies, long snouts and large eyes, they bear a striking resemblance to foxes, and hence the name. As all other bats, these winged foxes leave their roosting site after the sunset. They can fly almost 50 to 100 kilometers per night in search of food and water. The diet of the flying fox consists of pollens and fruits from the different trees. These bats lack the talent of echolocation. Since fruits are stationary, they don't need it. Instead, the critters use a combination of keen eyesight and a sharp olfactory sense to find the breakfast. There is a phrase, "as blind as bat," that refers to someone who is unwilling to recognize things happening around. But the bats are not blind at all. The flying foxes have 20 times better eyesight than our own. Many of the trees have evolved light-colored blossoms and fruits, which are highly visible to flying foxes on dark nights because of their powerful vision. Their eyes are relatively large and positioned on the front heads, giving them the binocular vision. They also have the strong olfactory senses. They use scent to locate food, for mothers to locate their pups, and for mates to locate each other. On the other hand, the megabats have the greatest brain size relative to body size of any bat family. The value is equivalent to that of domestic dogs. Flying foxes display behaviors that indicate a reliance on long-term information storage. Though they have wide-ranging movements and cover thousands of kilometers annually, they are consistently able to locate the same resource patches and routes. Also, the flying foxes play a vital role in seed dispersal. It is estimated that a single flying fox can disperse up to 60,000 seeds in one night. They swallow the juices and spit out the pulp and seeds. Flying foxes have the capability to spread seeds beyond the forest fragments through flight. As the sun rises, flying foxes return to their roosting places to take some rest and to literally hang out. Within the roosts, the bats quarrel and chatter often, and during the sunny hours of the day, bats fan their wings and call. During cloudy periods, bats are silent and wrap their wings around their body. Occasionally, few bats fly around the roost during the day, but most activity is restricted to the night. Again, as the day ends and the moon shines in the dark sky, our flying forces get set to take off and take over the dark skies at the night. Megabats as well as microbats play a vital role in our ecosystem. Megabats are a huge source of seed dispersal, and the microbats are excellent natural controllers of moths and mosquitoes. Without them, insect population would become enormous. In spite of playing a vital role in nature, the Indian flying fox is declared as vermin in many places because of their eating habits. The troops can damage several orchards in a night. Also, the populations are constantly threatened through habitat destruction caused by urbanization or widening of roads. If this scenario continues, in no time the status of least concern can change to endangered. So let's try to protect our nature through the conservation of these winged mammals. Let these nights rule the night.